What I want to teach you is the right way for you to name your resources. So in here, you saw that we have API v2 and then customer. And in here, we also have a get mapping. And this in fact should be get customers because it's returning a list. In here, you have seen that we have basically get customers, or actually get customer and then all, right? The backend is not running. So let me just run it quickly. There we go. If I refresh now, you can see that we have this payload. So you see that this is customer and then / all. Now, one approach that you might take, and again, this really depends on the team that you work on and how they establish the naming convention. But one is to say that this is customers and then remove the all from here. There we go. So now this kind of makes more sense because you are saying API v2 and then customers, and then you're getting the list of customers. If you want a single customer, so in here, we actually don't have that implementation. So a single customer. So here we're going to say the get customer, and let's actually use our service. So return service dot and then get customer. And also that should be get customers because it's returning a list. So just refactor like that. So I've just pressed Shift F6 and now I've refactored this method here. So get customers. Let me go back, and now in here I'm going to say, so basically this will be customer. So it's no longer one customer, and I can say return and then customer service dot get customers, and then I want to say dot and then stream, and we're going to filter, and what we need to filter is based on the ID. So in here, let's grab this path and then put it here just like that. And in fact, it's not there, it's right here. Oops, parentheses, and then paste the path. And let's also grab the path variable. So this is the exact same thing, and we're going to put it here. So get customer, and then we have the long ID. So filter, and then I'm going to say customer, and then customer dot get ID, and then equals to ID. And here I'm going to say dot find, and then first dot or else we're going to throw an exception. So we're going to learn more about exceptions in a second. So here I'm going to say new illegal state exception, and then I'm going to say customer not found, and that with semicolon, and there we go. So in here, IntelliJ is actually saying that I need to replace that with equals, which makes more sense because these are two objects. And you can see that this now, if I restart, this now makes more sense because right here, instead of saying customer and then / all, I can just say customer, or actually customers. And there we go. Now, if I want to find the customer with ID 1, I just say / and then 1. And you can see that now I do have one object. So let me show you here, one object. If I get all the customers, it's an array, and /1, we get one object. So this is, I think, my preferred way of doing things. But you need to find a balance. How, for example, the team that you're working on or the project that you're working on, they actually name their APIs. So everything else in here will work the same, right? So post, we're going to post to customers. So here, that's the root URL, customers. and then put mapping and then delete. So delete the same thing, so nothing changes. We've just improved the naming convention. So there you go. We have successfully improved our code quite a lot, to be honest, and you can grab all of this by checking out this branch. One other thing which I want to mention is, you see all of this logic right here. So all of this logic should actually be inside of the service class, but I've just done this for demonstration purposes. But if you want, for example, the customer service to do all of this logic, you just do this. You just take all of this and then go back into the customer service. Here you can say customer. So basically we just take the exact same thing. So let's just take that and then paste that in, remove the path variable, it's not needed anymore. There we go, get customer. And then here I'm going to say get, or actually just get customers, just like that. And there we go. So now if I go back, I can just remove all of this and delete that as well. And then here I can say dot get customer and then pass the ID. So you can see that this is much cleaner.